Talk about good timing, for me at least. Psychologist Dr. David Swanson has just written a book called Help, My Kid is Driving Me Crazy, and he's here with advice based on what he has seen while counseling families over the past 15 years. Good morning.
Thanks for having me, Julie.
Now you tell me a kid's going to drive you crazy. No, kidding.
Yeah, you're close. You're close.
The subtitle is The 17 Ways Kids Manipulate Their Parents and What You Can Do About It.
Yeah.
But this morning we're going to talk about the top 3 ways kids manipulate their parents. The first thing you talk about is kids like to steamroll their parents.
Yes, that's right.
What does that mean?
Steamrolling is what we know as badgering. Our children will ask over and over and over for what it is that they want. Can I, can I, can I, can I? And this is a tough one because this turns our hair gray.
And then most parents just want quiet time, so they give in?
Well, that's the thing. A lot of these manipulation strategies say more about the parent than they do about the child. So the parent who's overworked, who has too much on her plate, might just give in. And so you see those kids do more steamrolling with them as opposed to a parent who, just doesn't like to see their kids sad. So those kids use more like emotional blackmail.
But so what's the solution if you're getting steamrolled by your child?
Yeah.
Can I, can I, can I, can I? Do you just keep saying no, 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 no?
No, well, the first step is you got to label it. So you want to let your child know that what you're doing to me right now is you're steamrolling me. It's not okay. And then you want to make it so that this behavior works against them. So what I tell people in my practice and in the book to do is to let your child know that when you continue, I'm going to look at my watch. And for every minute that you continue, it's going to be 3 minutes of early bed or 3 minutes away from a privilege. So now the steamrolling stops working against you as a parent and starts working against your child.
Yeah. Consequences. All right. The next thing you say they like to do is play the victim.
Yeah.
Give me an example.
Again, this is a child who says, I never get to, or everybody else does and I don't, and really expresses this sadness. And for those parents who feel guilt, that's it.
So what do you do?
Well, this is one where you have to be able to set your priorities. Parents have 3 innate desires. One is to keep their kids safe. The second one is to look out for their better interest in the future. And last should always be their happiness. Kids will always find happiness. So as long as you go by those 3 and prioritize in that order, you're going to have to be able to tolerate their discontent. It could be fabricated, could be real, but you got to be able to tolerate that.
Okay. Then you mentioned this earlier. A lot of kids like to blackmail their parents emotionally. Give me an example, and what should you do?
Yeah, again, this has to do with a parent who has a very difficult time tolerating their child's sadness or discontent or anger. And so what you need to be able to do is realize that that is your vulnerability. As long as you put your child's safety and better interests first, you have to be able to tolerate those feelings. Seek out help from your husband or wife or a friend, but don't give in, because what ends up happening is they will do this over and over and over again.
Stop the cycle.
That's it.
Dr. David Swanson.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.